Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. I think we're good here. The audio looks like it's working. Hello everyone, it's Tristan Dodson here. This is the first game of this Saturday morning in Langford at beautiful Eagle Ridge, a good arena here. We have a matchup between the West Coast Jets and the Victoria Hot Wings. Now here come the Hot Wings down the side. The Jets tip it out, but it's picked back up by a Hot Wings player. That was Golly. Gets it to Moeller, who takes a shot. It's blocked and into the netting. And looks like goes out of play, so face-off draw will pop just outside the zone. The Jets pick it up. Great pass across. Fed up the middle, blocked. Vermeulen picks it up. Vermeulen with Tick behind him. He tries to feed it up. He does, but it gets picked off by a Jets player. Here's Constant. Pass up. Now battle for the ball. The Jets bring it in deep into the Hot Wings defensive zone. Pass in front. Hits the goaltender's stick, I believe. Now the ball is loose. Shot, rebound, popped off the glass. Try to bank it in, but couldn't. Now controls. Good stick by Moeller there to chip it out of harm's way. Backhand shot behind the net. Picked up by the Jets. A pass up to the middle looking for Constant at the point. Was blocked by Vermeulen there. The Jets control again though, but now it's given away a second time. Here come the Hot Wings. Two guys watch them, tries to pass to the front to Golly. It's out of his reach. He'll pick it up behind the net. Jepolano's there, but it's off a stick of Constant to Moeller. Moeller will shoot. Tipped in front. Ball's loose. Clearing attempt. Kept in neutral territory by Moeller. Pass to Tick. Peter Tick looking down to Jepolano, but it is out of her reach. Now here come the Jets the other way. Battle for the ball on the far wall. Still loose in some feet. That's Tick that beats his man and chips it up. And the Hot Wings chip it in the defensive zone. Now Verk picks it up and plays it up the middle to the corner there. Pass across. A shot. Big save by the goaltender there. Stayed strong. Stared down that shot and made a big save early on. At the 2-minute mark gone in this game. Been kind of some chances both ways. A shot hits Herb and goes up in the air, I believe. Yeah, here it's behind the net. Fought for. The Jets try to keep the zone, but Moeller picks it off. Now a pass off the high glass. Stopped. The shot through the middle wide. Rebound pops free. Sent up. Here's Verk. Verk looking for a pass across. Pavement in front. Pass to Jones. Jones on the backhand looking for a feed through the middle, but it's blocked. And here come the Jets now with the ball. Pass through, blocked by Jones there. Picked up again, made center and dumped down. Battle for possession. The Jets still control it here. They're putting some serious pressure on early in this game. Pass through the crease on a backhand. Nobody's there. But then it's kept in by Granite in the middle. What a play. Hustle back and chip it down low. Now the Jets give it away. Verk chips it in low, but it's blocked. Pass up. Another pass up through some feet. They gain the zone. They're good. Battle for possession. The Jets keep it. 87 winds. Fires up in the air. Glove to the corner by a Hot Wings defender. Now the Hot Wings make a great play up. Jepolano. Wadley stops her though. Steve Wadley watched by Jepolano here. He controls. Now watched by Jones as well. Kept in center by Vermeulen. He makes a hustle to the net. What speed. A shot from a sharp angle. Blocked there. Now pass in front from Vermeulen looking for Jepolano. It's intercepted. Now the Hot Wings pick it up. Pass to the middle. Shot, or rather pass Jepolano from the point down to the corner there. Stevens pass across now as he gets it back. A fan on that shot attempt there. I think Donkers might have lifted the stick of that player there just in time, or maybe it just hopped over a stick. Regardless, and here we have a 2-on-0. Vermeulen to Jepolano, shoots, Big save by the Jets goaltender, Preston, I believe that is, makes a huge save. And that was the best chance of this game. And the Jets goalie shuts the door. Unreal. Robbed her blind. I don't think Jeppalano got all she wanted on that shot, though, as well. She still got a good piece of it, but I believe it was kind of a little bit weaker than what she had hoped. I think it kind of rolled off her stick there. Face-off draw in the Jets zone. In some feet, fought for. The Jets pick it up defensively. Here's Constance. Constant pass up the middle. Muller's in the way, but it's off his foot. Almost got to the corner and picked up by his opponent, but he gets back. Here's Vermuller, a shot, pad save. Golly crashing the net, looking to bring it up. Now here's Tick. Tick gets his pass intercepted. Rather, his play through the middle picked off. Here come the Jets, 3-on-2. Pass across, got out of the reach. A shot from a sharp angle, loose. Rebound pops free. And now the Hot Wings clear it. What a chance for the Jets. Here's Constant, makes a play on the just inside his own zone and picks off the Hot Wings player crashing through the side there. That was Golly that Constant picked off. Number 10 down low. Good back check there by number 6 for Mueller. But now the Jets play catch. Pass down to the point. Back to Constance. The defenders play a little back and forth here. Pass down. Pass across. Constance there. He takes a look as he controls. Pass behind the net. Off a foot. Pass in front to the slot blocked. Tick tries to clear it up for Pavement. Pavement has a chance. She gets the zone. It's a shot and she scores. Oh my God, what a rocket. That was a bomb top cheese. And just like that, the first goal of the game goes to the Hot Wings as Pavement snipes it for a huge play there. And now the Hot Wings take a 1-0 lead against their opponents, the Jets. Off the draw. The Jets win it back, trying to make a play the other way as they just were scored on moments ago. Trying to get it back here. Constant pass up. Control by Granneman. Pass down low off a stick. The ball comes free. A shot from far out just wide. Kind of goes sharp angle there was number 23. Constant picks it up, shoots it at the net. He had a teammate there in front that he could have looking for the tip maybe. That was a good look by Dom Constant there. Battle for the ball. The Jets try to get it up the middle, but then Vert gets in the way a couple times, and then we'll have a penalty called on the Jets player. I don't know if I like that call, but I'm not the ref. I'll just have to sit here and respect that. I think he called him a tripping, but I don't think he had a stick there. David on the camera was thinking that's what it was, and I think they did call him for that. I don't really think he got her, though. I think she was already falling. So there will be a napper power play in favor of the Hot Wings here, I believe. 5-on-4. Here it goes. Face-off draw deep in the Jet zone. They win it and chip it down. Hustle after it. There first is a Jets player. A weird hustle. It's number 88 there. 88's Hupka. He makes a great play. Fought for. Now the Hot Wings try to clear it, but the Jets keep it in with on a PK. Assist to that Sid Payment goal will go to Peter Tick, so he'll get another point. Has quite a few points. I think he's one of the leaders in points for this season so far, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I think he has around 10 or 12 points here already. So we'll add another to that tally. Shot by Jeppalano. It's saved by Preston there. Now here come the Jets, passed up the wall. Here are the Hot Wings on a power play. Time winding down in that. Half of this has been killed. A pass across, a shot saved by Preston again. From Jepolano's shot from a sharp angle. Now Waddy picks it off. It goes in the feet. Now it's chipped out, but rather not out. It's kept in by Tick. He shoots and he'll score. Power play goal for the Hot Wings, and they go up 2. Just like that, they double their lead. They are not playing around here. Unfortunate break for the Jets there, as one of their teammates there has a inside-out jersey. I think he might be one of the Jets players, so I'm not sure who that is, but he gets a bit of a weak call against him. Kind of gets called for a penalty that was debatable, but still could have called it. Borderline, but it gets called, and now his opponents are up 2, unfortunately for him and the Jets here. Off the draw, it's kind of mix a play, and it's chipped into the netting. Now here is a off the draw. The Jets win it. Fought for, shot. Goes wide of the net. Tick picks it up. Still on the penalty kill. Or rather, no, they're not. Why is the clock still running? I'm confused for a second. I was like, huh? But my apologies. It's on me. I was totally distracted what was going on for a second with the penalty. But no, they scored a goal, so that is over. Pass up. Haram Samo picks it up. Haram Samo makes a great play to himself. Haram Samo plays it up. Constance there, the defender. He beats him, takes a look. Backhand shot, fanned on. Through the crease, pass in front. Cleared up. Here's Donkers. Donkers controls. Gets the blue line, tries to check it back. He will. Off a foot, Golly intercepts that pass from Donkers there as he gets the zone. Now here's Payment. Payment takes a look. Good defense by Constant there with a good active stick in the middle. Now it's picked up by Head. Now to Constant. Now back across to the line mate here. Up the wall looking for Donkers, but it's picked off by Tick. Tick has Payment and Verk with him. Tick to Payment. Payment with a shot. Rebound there off the save from Preston. The first save was free and available from the shot from Sid Payment. Then Tick crashes the crease. It's another whack at it, but then it's swallowed up by Preston. Shots on goal, 10-2 in favor of the Jets here. Or rather, sorry, in favor of the Hot Wings against the Jets, as the Hot Wings are up 2-0 against their opponents. Off the draw, won cleanly by the Jets here in their own zone. Up the boards, kept in by Stevens. Pass across to Payment. Payment shot blocked by Waddy. Now another shot, pad save. Now Waddy picks it up. Verk watching Waddy, but Waddy makes a calm play, passes it up the boards here. Now a pass across. There's number 13, Raffaelli. Raffaelli chipped it down. Now here's Zeev Raffaelli from Leos. Now Zeev Raffaelli with a shot blocked there by Stevens. Now it comes down low. Picked up by Catelli. Catelli passes down low. Shot blocked in front. Raffaelli was with a great look, but it was a good defensive play, getting his leg in the way and blocking that by one of the, I think it was a forward of the Hot Wings gets back. I think it was Moeller. Now chipped up the boards here. Try to bring it in with Zeev Raffaelli. It's his play up the wall there is blocked. Here's Catelli. Catelli pass across to Leos Raffaelli. Spun around behind the net. Now here's Zeev. Zeev Raffaelli controls. Pass down low, watched by Stevens. To Leos. A pass in front looking for Catelli, who was wide open, but it's stopped by one of the Hot Wings players. Number 87, Ross with a bomb, goes wide. Raffaelli after it. Moeller there first, though, but Raffaelli picks it off Moeller. Here's Leos Raffaelli, tries to chip it across, was kind of falling down during that play. Now, the Jets are putting on some pressure here, down 2, trying to get back in it. Here's a play by a pass across from Catelli to Waddy. Now, Waddy still controls. He's battling with 2 Hot Wings players. Takes a shot, gets through, but goes wide. Pass through the crease. Herb couldn't get there with the stick. I think she was trying to, but was just through her, but nobody's there to plop it home anyways. Now here come the Hot Wings. Pass across. Vermeuler's shot blocked by Wathy. Great play to get down low. I think he got that off the side of the face. Side of the head there. That didn't look like it felt nice. It might have been lower, but that was he put his body on the line there. Now here's Vermeuler with the ball. Makes a play off the wall to himself. Now he beats his man, chips it through the middle. Wathy will pick that up though and help out his defender on the wall. Up in the air. Chick tries to get it. Graneman will play it up to Donkers. Shot by Graneman, big save by Herb. Donkers will pick it up, spin and fire. And great look from Michael Donkers there. I think he says some extras look sky high, as he had a great chance there, but Herb stares him down. And as well as that, I mean, that was one of the best chances. I think that was the best chance that the Jets have had so far. Unfortunately for Donkers, he couldn't get it home. And they will still trail by 2. Off the draw. Vermeuler wins it, gets it down low to Tick. Tick, stretch pass, floater up in the air, gets it to Golly. Constance tries to glove it down, but he can't. Now at the last second, Golly kind of loses the handle. Now feeds across down low to the point, but there is his opponents, and Donkers will pick it up. Donkers will beat Vermeuler, get his body, pass up to the middle off a foot, as that was number 81, Justin Head, just overstepping that slightly and couldn't quite get it. Chip down low. There's Topelko. Topelko battles it up, gets it to his line mate with the inside-out jersey here. Controls, plays it back to his defensive partner. It's Constant. Constant takes a look. Constant pass across to Donkers, and now here is Donkers making the zone, or rather he didn't. Now he chips it in. Now it's good. Here's Payment. Payment will control for the Hot Wings. Payment pass to Vermeuler. Vermeuler tries to make a play, but he oversteps the ball. Now here's Donkers to Topelko. Chris Topelko tries to make the zone harem somehow. Gets a stick on that, and he forces Topelko to check back there. Now harem somehow picks it up. Payment to the middle, back into their own zone to Tick. Tick controls he passes down low to Payment. Payment from a great pass from Tick gets to the middle. Now Tick tries to feed it to Golly, crashing the sides, a little late to it. Pass in front, blocked by Head. Now up the boards. On net, looking for Jones, maybe a tip there, but it's off his stick and stationary. Off the high glass. Donkers will pick it up, tries to pass up off a change. Fresh legs out here. This is Raffaelli. Now gets it to Constant. Constant will drive the net. Pass back, a shot. Just high. Rebound comes to Constant. Constant plays it down low to the point. It's picked up. There's too many men. Penalty, I believe, as number 87, who is, let me double check here, Nick Ross, steps on. The player with the inside-out jersey there, that's, I believe, just an extra man playing for the Jets. Guest player was on the court as well, so there was 6 players when there was only allowed to be 5. So there would be a power play, 5-on-4, sponsored by Napper, to the Hot Wings. We'll see if the Hot Wings can get their 3rd goal of this game and triple their lead. Too many men call. That's only a 2-minute minor, but still an unfortunate break. Off the draw, the Jets win it on the PK. Chipped up, try to kill some time and clear it, but they can't. Stevens keeps it in. Pass down low to Verk. It's out of her reach. She'll hustle after it and make a play to Jepolano. Jepolano will control. Down to the point to Moeller. Moeller brings it in. Tries to beat his man. Beats one. Doesn't beat the second, though, as the defender's there hard on the middle to stop that. That was Zeev Raffaelli with a good play with an active defensive stick. Now it picked off there. Leo's Raffaelli. The Raffaellis both get back-to-back good plays. Now he chips it off the board, tries to clear it to kill some time, but Jepolano keeps it in, oversteps the ball. Now here's number 10. Good stick by Moeller there. Now another great stick by Moeller on a clearing attempt. Shot high. Preston tries to Grab the rebound off the high glass, but it goes off. Now Wadley will play it up to his teammate there, Raffaelli, who will clear it down. Good PK so far by the Jets. They've had a couple good chances. A little bit of a late change, a great pass stretch across, a little late back. Here's Vermueller with a shot. Rebound will pop free. We'll try to slam it home. It's just at the last moment the stick of one of the Jets players gets just in the way, just enough. Pass across, blocked. Now backhand, chipped down, and time killed by the Jets. Just like that, there's only 30 seconds remaining in this power play for the Hot Wings. We'll see if they can get a late one. Graneman's in the middle, but it's pass. He tries to interrupt that pass, but couldn't quite do so. Here come the Jets the other way. Try to clear it, but it'll hit the roof. That's out of play. So face-off will go deep into the Jets zone on a penalty kill. 19 seconds remaining in that penalty. Too many men call. As Ross touches that ball, he will be the one in the box. Makes sense. Battle for the ball. The Jets win it. Jeppolano gets it off the drop from Vermueller to Tick. Tick will fire. Rebound pops free. Constant takes a look. With 10 seconds left on the PK, he'll spin it all the way down. And that'll just about do it for this power play for the Hot Wings there, pardon me. Here's Harensimo. Pass down low to Tick. Tick will pass it up to Golly. Golly will make the zone. Golly tries a shot. He fans on it, kind of rolls off his stick. Now here's Tick. Tick fires just high. Great bomb there by Peter Tick. Now it's cleared up. Now the Jets control in their own zone. Pass up down low looking for Graneman, but it's Harensimo that gets in the way. Harensimo to Tick. Here's Tick. Tick tries to play up the middle. It's blocked by Graneman, but he gets the second chance on it. Gets to Vermueller. Vermueller beats the D, takes a look, a shot, and he scores. And the Hot Wings go up 3. There's a miscommunication on the blue line from the two defenders. And Constant gets beat as no one's there to support him down low. And that's the third goal of this game, all 3 in favor of the Hot Wings. And they are showing some dominance here. And with 33 seconds left in the first period, the Hot Wings will likely go up, unless there's a late goal really quickly, they will likely go up into the intermission here, up 3 goals. Shot from Graneman. Rebound pops free. Herb will play it to Harensimo. Harensimo will try to clear it. It'll get blocked. Battle for the ball. 20 seconds left. Number 88, Hupka. Hupka battling with Tick. Hupka will kick it to his stick. Play it to the point. But it's stopped by Graneman. Graneman passed down to Hupka. Now back to Constant, who will shoot. And 3 seconds left. Time expiring. Graneman tries to get hard onto Jeppolano to make a play, but that'll be it for the first frame. And we will have an intermission for about a minute here. We'll be back at you right after that. Thank you for watching. Don't leave yet. There's lots of action to be had, and it's been a blast so far. 4 more games after this. I'm pretty hyped to commentate. I'll be here pretty much all morning till the afternoon, but I'm not dreading it. I'm excited. Anyways, we'll be back at you in about 30 seconds, and appreciate you for watching. everyone, this is Tristan Dodson back at it again on the mic. David Smith on the camera here, and from the first period it was a 3-0 lead in favor of the Hot Wings. Now coming into the second, I forgot I gotta change that real quick. Coming into the second period, we'll see if the Jets can get it back or if the Hot Wings can keep dominating and continue to lead. Pass off the draw, won by the Jets. Topelko tries to play it up of a bank pass, but Verk picks it off, up in the air. Hustle for it. Here are the Hot Wings, they control. Jones feeds it down low. Number 16 is hustling after, that's Tremblay. Tremblay will pass it to Verk, back to Tremblay, shot from a sharp angle. There's two whacks at it, and both are stopped. Well, one is stopped by Herb, one goes wide. Now here's a pass from Verk down low, looking for Tremblay again, but it's out of his reach. Now here's Topelko. Topelko for the Jets. Chips it down low. Hustling after that is Donkers. Michael Donkers will play it down low. Rather, it's picked off by Moeller. My apologies on that attempt for him to play it down low. Here's Verk. Verk plays it through the middle to the corner. Jones hustling after it. Here's Jones. Jones shot blocked. Stays off just off the high glass. Up in the air. For a second, it's popped back down. Here's Tick. Tick will control. Watched by Zeev Raffaelli. Now, here's Moeller. Played up to Verk. In her feet. She kicks it up to her stick. Here's Alina Verk. Alina Verk watched closely by a Jets player there. He hustles after. Verk still controls, though. Pass across Justin Head, trying to get in the way, but he couldn't quite do so. Now he'll pick it off as Verk oversteps the play. Raffaelli tries to make a play, but it's just out of his reach. Now pass down low. Here's Moeller with a shot. Rebound, another shot. On the line, it's chipped off the blue paint there, pardon me. I had the hiccups here. And out of harm's way as it does beat press and kind of rolls through his 5-hole, but it's cleared out. Good play defensively to get back and make a good important play. A shot blocked away by Herb. Fought for. On net. Now it goes to the corner. Shot. Save. Rebound. Constance look. Shot blocked, I think, or might have hit the stick of Herb. Or might have been blocked by Moeller, but either way it was off something and wide. It was going to the bottom of the net there, I believe, as Constance shot looked like it had eyes there. Kept in just at the center line by number 87. Ross across the Constant. Shot blocked by Moeller. Moore will play it up. Jeppolano. We have a 2-on-1 here now. Constant hustling back. Jeppolano will get the zone. Will pass across to Tremblay. Tremblay trying like a backhand feed, little sauce through the crease, but it's off the goaltender into the corner. Here come the Jets the other way. There's number 10, Catelli. And a shot, and they score! What a shot there. Number 13, Leos Raffaelli, with a bomb on a pass from Owen Catelli. And the Jets get their first goal of this game. And right after the end of the first there, where the Hot Wings go up 3-0, the Jets, the West Coast Jets here, start the second frame hustling, and they get a pretty quick goal pretty early in the second frame. Off the draw, we'll redo the draw. I think one of the Jets players jumps it. I think 13 kind of jumped the draw. That's what Andrew Layden, referee, is saying here, so I wasn't looking, but I kind of saw something move down there out of my peripheral vision. Now chip down low after the Jets win the draw. Vermuller on that, but it's chipped up by Ross. But it'll give away. Jeppolano tries to get it. Haram Samo gets it out of the air. Chris Haram Samo with a bomb. But it's a high stick as it's knocked down with a high stick by Haram Samo in the middle. So once it's touched by his teammate, that'll be a high stick call. So if the high stick, and it'll go all the way deep into the defensive end of the team that hit it if it's in neutral or offensive territory, I believe. Yes, it will. Face-off will go deep down low. Face-off draw in the Hot Wing zone. Vermuller will take the draw against Graneman. Graneman went out a shot from Hupka, goes wide. Rebound pops free as Graneman crashes the crease. The Jets trying to put some pressure on. Good defensive play there by Harmsamau and Catelli. Now here comes Vermueller. Rather not Catelli, my apologies, number 10 of the Hot Wings, Golly. There's a penalty coming up to the Hot Wings, I believe. It's a trip. I didn't see who got that. It's a bit of a bad angle here. The camera equipment was kind of recording, and it was kind of in my peripheral vision, or rather not my peripheral vision, in my direct eye contact where I was looking, so we'll see who goes. I was mistaken. I didn't even see that play. It was the Jets that get that call. It's number 88 for the trip of the Jets. So it's a napper power play for the Hot Wings. Unfortunate break for the Jets as Hupka goes to the box. Kept in the zone by Harmsamau, but now Topelko beats him. Here's Topelko, takes a look, spins, shoots, he scores! What a goal! He went cross crease. That was a nice snipe there. That one was well deserved. He did a good game. And they got a short-handed goal here. They were down, and they just drive it in, and the Hot Wings just kind of get beat there quite clean. Off the draw. Chip down low. The ball's picked up here. It's Moeller. Moeller will play it down low. Pass across. Kind of play up, kind of fandom, but it gets to Vermueller anyways. Vermeulen makes the zone. Then he oversteps that ball. Herb will play it up. Herb up to number 2 there. Number 2 is Stevens. Stevens down low to Jeppalano. She'll make the zone. Back to Harmsamau. Moeller. Moeller will get beat by Raffaelli. Raffaelli shot from a sharp angle, kind of down low, trying to maybe get the 9-holer between the blocker and the pad, but he misses wide. Here's Justin Head. Moeller will get in the way. Here's Moeller. Jeremy Moeller gets past Constant. Constant with the back check, though, will get a little bit piece of it and it'll roll through. Now Golly tries to keep the zone, but it's through his legs. Here's Austin Golly. Played down. Moeller will get the zone, but I think Jeppalano will be offside. So that play will be blown dead for a stoppage. Face-off will pop just outside the Jets zone in neutral territory. There you go. Down a little bit. Sorry. Thought I was muted there. Face off. Constant picks it up. Brings it back to his own zone. Plays it to his defensive partner. Dom Constant chipped up in the air. Looking for Z Raffaelli, but it's Tick that knocks it down. As Raffaelli was right there. Payment back to the middle to Jones. Jones will make a play. Great play by the Jets to chip it down, though, on a PK. Feels odd because they just had a goal, but they were short-handed, so that makes it even more impressive there. It comes down to Delwyn Preston. He'll hop out of his crease and just jump on it, as they had Jones crashing the middle there. The Hot Wings did, so Preston won't take any chances. Face-off draw deep into the Jets territory. Off the draw, Hot Wings win it. Here's Tremblay. Ethan Tremblay shot blocked. Constance will try to pick it up. He'll kind of fall down trying to make that play. And we'll have a penalty coming to number 69, Jones, for body contact going against Constant. As I think he was kind of falling, but Jones does kind of squish him to the boards. So we'll have a napper power play. To the Jets. We have 1 second of penalty time in favor of the Jets, and after that we'll have 1 minute and 59 seconds of power play for the Jets, as the penalty is nearly expired for the Jets player. 11 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in this game. 4-on-4 for 1 second. Now it's 5-on-4. Here's Constant, fresh out the box. Is number 88, his teammate. fought for. He controls, pass down low. Here's Constant. Fed across. Graneman's shot kind of fanned on, but he'll get back, and with that long reach, he'll make a play to the corner. Kind of lanky there. Tripped off the boards. Constant will get it. He'll overstep the ball, but he'll bring it back. Payment's watching Constant. Oh, pass. It's number 88 of the Jets. That is Hupka. Hupka battling with Hermsamau. Payment in support, but we'll have another penalty. I think this one will go for holding against the Hot Wings as well. I think that's Chris Hermsamau. We'll get called for that. Looks like it will be. We'll have a 5-on-3 power play for the Jets here after that holding call against Chris there. Got some Bon Jovi playing in here. It's nice. I love Bon Jovi. Great. One of the best bands in the world, in my opinion. Off the draw, the Hot Wings wing it back. Tick to Moeller. Moeller plays it up. Hupka keeps it in neutral territory. Pass across. Graneman shot fanned on. Tick will pick it up. Try to kill some time. He'll try to clear it out. And Constant will try to keep it, but it will roll past his glove. Dominic Constant will get back, though. Pass up the wall. Looking for his line mate over at the far side. That's Hupka. He picks it up. Moeller watching him. Hupka will chip it to himself and chase after it. Moeller will kind of get a stick, and Vermeulen will help him out. Chip down low, trying to clear the zone, kept in by Constant. Constant pass across to Pelka. Pelka with a look. A shot blocked there. Might have hit his own man. Now chip down low. And Constant will hustle back and just barely get there to keep it in. Now pass to Hupka. Tyler Hupka with a look. A shot blocked by Moeller. Rebound popped free to Hupka again, though. Try to pass to Graneman. It's out of his reach. Now a clearing attempt by Vermeulen goes through everybody, but Constant's back. Hupka fires. Another block by Moeller there. Jeremy Moeller's blocking it every time here so far. Good on the PK. Pass to Constant. Down low to Pelka. Back to Constant. Shot tipped just wide. I think it kind of went high as well. Moore will pick it up. Try to clear the zone all the way down. It'll go on net, and Preston will save it with his stick and then cover it with his glove for a stoppage and play. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate you. Current score 3-2 in favor of the Hot Wings. We have about just under 9.5 minutes left in this game. Shots on goal were led by the Hot Wings for most of this game, but now it's 23-21 shots on goal in favor of the Jets, down a goal. Shows you how strong Herb's been. He's making some great saves. She's been unreal. Both goalies have, actually. It's just some of them, I mean, there's pretty high scoring games. Sometimes there's 5 goals in the game total. It's pretty good. There's been more, but there's been less. Donkers tries to bring it in, but it's stopped by Tremblay. Tremblay will pass it up the wall. And that's Jeppolano that chips it in, but Wadley will get there. Wadley pass across to Ross. Ross pass to Zeev Raffaelli, watched by Golly. And now it's chipped down to kill the last seconds of penalty kill time for the Hot Wings. Now out of the box comes Hermsamau. Even strength now. Pass down. Justin Head will pick it up. Head tries to make a play to the middle, but it's Tremblay. After Stevens gets beat, he helps out his line mate there in the middle and makes a good play. Here's Tremblay. Tremblay pass up to Jeppolano. Great feed. Jeppolano couldn't quite get a stick on it, though, and keep it possession there. Now the other way, Tremblay beats his man, Donkers, and kind of pushes him to the boards there. Gets positioning. But now Wadley brings it in. Wadley shot. It's tipped in his own net by Stevens there, as Herb might have got the glove on that, but he's apologizing to his goaltender, as it was changed direction. It was going a bit lower, I think, off Stevens' stick. It kind of tips high. And this game is notched at 3 apiece now. Face-off upcoming in center court here. Off the draw, Tremblay will win it. Chip it back. Hermsamau kind of distracted there for momentarily, but he'll get back in time. Now here's Tremblay. Tremblay takes a look. Shot from a sharp angle goes wide. Chipped around. Raffaelli picks it up. It's down low. Number 13, Luis Raffaelli. Battle for the ball. The Hot Wings pick it up in neutral territory and chip it down, courtesy of Tick. Jeppalano tries to make a play, but Constant kind of ties up her stick there and gets it. Now Chris Hermsamau will chip it to the corner, but it's picked up by Raffaelli. Shot from far out, glove saved by Herb. Hermsamau will pick it up. Played up, looking for Tick, out of his reach though. Now a good back check by Tremblay in the middle just to kind of stay there and stare down the attack up the middle and block it. Now here come the Hot Wings the other way. The Jets try to clear. Raffaelli will give it to Tick though. Will fire, it'll go wide. It's picked up by the Hot Wings. Tremblay with a shot, blocked. Now it's cleared up. Graneman will play that up to Catelli. Catelli will make center and chip it down. Here's Graneman. Graneman from a sharp angle. Shot on net. Rebounds loose. Another rebound and shot, and they score. Nice play there by the Jets. And there was 3 good whacks at it. The first 2 stopped by Herb. The third one, she was on her side, and the whole top of the net was open, and the Jets make no mistake. They just fire it home on some space up top there. And this is the first lead of the game for the Jets. They were down 3-0 at the start of the first, and they pushed their way back to be up 4-3. Unreal plays here so far in the second frame by the Jets. They have just not given up on anything. Great back checks, great forechecks, and like one of those that Leafs player said on the interview, I don't remember his name, but he said, back check, forecheck, paycheck. I don't think you don't get paid in this one, unfortunately, in VIBHL, but hey, it's still fun. The fun is the paycheck, so that works. At least for me it does. And obviously it works for everybody else, as we have a lot of players here. Pass in front, looking for Graneman. It's blocked. Now Stevens gets a shot picked off by Graneman. He doesn't give up on that play. Now a shot, another try by a great look by the Jets again, trying to go up 2, but now Verk's pass is fanned on. Chipped down low. Battle for the ball. Gaultier gets it, number 33. Gaultier tries to chip it up to the point, but it's blocked. Now off a leg, it pops out of the zone. It'll be picked up by number 87, Ross. Ross will play it down to Waddy. Waddy will control. Now he'll make the zone, chip it up rather, and sent down. Icing's waved off as Graneman couldn't quite get there, but they say that the Hot Wings player was back in time to have icing negated. Now bringing up the middle, here's Jones. Number 69, Matt Jones, will try to bring it in, but it's chipped back the other way by the Jets now. Here's Graneman. Graneman to Hupka. Hupka will play it down to Topelka. Trying to look for Graneman. It's out of his reach. Topelka will pick it up. Back down low. Played back in. Ball's overstepped a couple times. Topelka will be hard on it. Vermeulen will try to pressure him with help from Stevens, but Topelka makes a great play and gets it back a few times after losing control of it. Now faked a backhand pass by Topelka. Now he kind of gets Verk to bite a little bit, but Verk will get back. He'll pass across, will be blocked though. Now they try to bring it up, but the Jets put on some pressure here, up one. Shot by Hupka, fanned on as Moeller was probably in position to block it regardless, but it could have went through, and fortunately for Hupka, he couldn't get a trigger on it. Pass in front. Graneman was in front of the crease there, and he had an empty cage, but it goes off his foot, off the back, and rolls behind him. A shot from Vermeulen, saved by Preston. Swung around the boards. Donkers will pick it up. Michael Donkers, great pass up to his line mate, that's Head. Number 81, Justin Head. Gets the ball, tries a pass to Donkers, who was all alone, but Hermsamau gets a leg on it. But now Head will block a passing attempt by Hermsamau. Justin Head looking for Raffaelli in front. It's up in the air. Herb tries to glove it, but it's not held. She kind of might have got her wrist there, not in her glove. Now here's a play, pass up to the point to Waddy. That's Vermeulen that gets in the way and kind of hustles up. Ball stays in, but now it's chipped out. Making that zone is Golly. Golly fed it across to Jeppalano. Chipped down low. Golly tries to get there, but Waddy's there first. Battle for the ball in the corner. Still anybody's ball here. The Hot Wings will pick it up, but now it's loose. Golly will get it in the offensive zone. Great play there, good stick there, active in his own zone defensively by Wadley. Now Steve Wadley will control. He'll take a look. Decides to wait. Will play it up the boards. Head will try to play it up to Donkers, but it's out of his reach. Battle for the ball, trying to tie it up at 4 was Vermeulen, almost knocked it out of the air. Great hand-eye, but just couldn't quite get it as it was kind of rolling and fell before he could smack that. Vermeulen, watched by Justin Head. Vermeulen will beat number 87 as well. That's Ross, the defender. Now chipped down. Michael Donkers trying to get a stick on it, couldn't quite do it. Now Golly to Tick. Tick fires. Rebound to Vermeulen, and he had a chance, but it hops over a stick at the last moment. Harum somehow trips up Donkers, and I think he's hurt here. We hope he's all right. We'll hope Donkers is all right here. I think it's his leg that's hurting him. And we might have to have somebody come out and help him out here. There will be a penalty to Harum somehow. I believe it will go for a trip. And we'll hope Donkers will be all right, as it doesn't look like his leg's in good shape here. Well, I'm glad that Donkers is all right here. At least he's all right enough to kind of get up, rather, but I mean, not all right, but not like super worse for wear. I mean, he's can't really put any weight on that left leg there. Unfortunate. In his birthday month too, man. Unreal. Unfortunate. So Donkers will be in some discomfort here. I think we'll have I know we'll have a power play for 2 minutes for a trip to Harum somehow, and then it'll be a Napper power play in favor of the Jets. 5-on-4 here. And I'm not sure what's going on here. I think Jeppolano was going to go for a change, but they say no. I think maybe one of the Hot Wings players gets the boot. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he told him to head to the showers. I don't know, but he didn't get like a penalty or anything. It's just a 5-on-4, so I'm not sure what the whistle was for there, but maybe they had to reset, make sure everyone knew what was going on. So regardless, it's a power play now. Pass across, looking for number 10. Number 10 is Catelli. Catelli will leave it for Raffaelli, the defender, but it'll be offside entering the zone, as Catelli jumps that and doesn't control it to bring it in. Face-off just outside the Hot Wings zone in neutral territory. Catelli will win it against Tremblay, my apologies. Pass down low. Off of Constant stick from a great slap pass from the Jets player on the wall there. And it'll go off Constant stick into the netting, out of play for a stoppage. Face-off will pop just outside the Hot Wing zone in neutral territory. Off the draw. Loose. The Jets win it. It's chipped down low. Louis Raffaelli will pick it up. Pass it down low, number 10, Catelli. Catelli on a power play. Pass to Raffaelli, it's in his feet. Now a passing attempt goes off of Layden, the referee's leg there. Andrew couldn't quite get out of the way in time. Pass in front. Now it's cleared by Tick in the center. All the way down. Preston will play it up. Delwyn Preston will get it to his defender. Now, the Jets slow down the play here. 40 seconds left in their power play for that trip against their opponents. Now it's chipped in by Hupka. Tyler Hupka will make a play off the boards. It's controlled here by Raffaelli. He'll take a shot. It'll hit the post, sink the outside of it, but good shot by Raffaelli there. Now Hupka back to Raffaelli, looking for number 10, Catelli. Catelli will take a look. He'll pass it back here to Hupka, back to Catelli. Catelli will take a look. Pass across. Slap shot, fired just wide. Hupka will pick it up. Time winding down, 5 seconds in this power play. Tyler Hupka presses a shot. It's blocked by Moeller, goes right to Catelli. Catelli's shot from a sharp angle, just wide over the top of the net. Battle for the ball. Now it's even strength here as Haramsamau's penalty for tripping will end. Now pass through the crease. Hupka picks it up on that feed from Catelli. He'll beat Jeppolano. Played down low. Try to chip it in, but it's given away here. Now here's Moeller. Moeller on a breakaway, a shot, and he scores. And just like that, with 15 seconds left in this game, this game is tied at 4 apiece. I thought this game was going to be done, but an unreal hustle by the Hot Wings late in this game, and they notch it at 4. And there will likely be overtime. I mean, there's not likely to be a goal with 15.8 seconds remaining, but we'll see. Off the draw, the Jets win it. Moore will crash the middle, rather the wall, and get it to Payment. Payment will glove it to her own stick. Pass to Haramsamau. Chipped in to Moeller. 3 seconds left. And Constant will get back with the stick. Time winding down. And we will have a quick intermission as we are going to 3-on-3 overtime for 3 minutes momentarily. Don't go yet. There's lots of action still to be had, folks. And thank you for watching so far, though. We will be back at you with the overtime action here shortly. See you soon. Hello everyone, this is Tristan Dodson back for the overtime. On the mic here with David Smith on the camera. And overtime is about to commence. I was stuttering my words there. That was weird. And here we go. 3-minute 3-on-3. The Hot Wings will bring out Tremblay, I believe Golly and Vermeulen, where the Jets will bring out Graneman and Constant as well as Hupka. Off the draw, Graneman will win it, but Vermeulen will chip it up. Now right off the extra time, we'll have some space here. Vermeulen will play it to Tremblay, now to Golly. Golly up to Vermeulen. Vermeulen waits, takes a look, shot from a sharp angle. Good look there, but it's blocked by number 88 of the Jets. That's Hupka. Hupka will try to chip it up, but it's kept in by Golly. Now Vermeulen. Vermeulen will try to bring it to the net, kick it to his own stick, bring it to the crease, shot, and he gets drilled into his own goalie. Rather, he gets drilled into the goaltender, Preston, as Constant lays the body. He was kind of already, as well as Vermeulen was already kind of falling, trying to press the net there. And then Constant just gets a little piece of the shoulder, kind of shoulders him aside, and that will be a penalty as well. So it's a body contact minor going to Dom Constant. And we'll have a power play in overtime. It's a 4-on-3 man advantage for the next almost entirety of overtime. There's 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in OT, and there'll be 2 minutes of that will be power play time for the Hot Wings. Oh, they both go to the box. Okay, I completely missed that. My apologies. It's still 3-on-3, as they also call Vermeulen, I think, for goaltender interference possibly. So there was no man advantage. It'll be 2 minutes of 3-on-3. Chip down low, and that'll be icing going against the Hot Wings. Yeah, I completely missed that they took Vermeulen to the box as well. Sorry about that, folks. I should have been on that. My apologies. So no power play, rather 3-on-3 even strength for Coincidental Miners. Body contact and goaltender interference, I believe. Off the draw, Graneman wins it. Pass across, Steve Wathy. Shot, trying to look for a block was Moeller, but he gets through him. Now fought for. Here's Hupka. Hupka will make a look, take a look, watch by Golly. Hupka controls to Wathy. Wathy will try to bring it up, but Moeller will beat him. Here comes Moeller. Moeller has some wheels. He'll drive the net, bring it to himself. Hupka will get back. The rebound will be loose, and it'll be covered by Preston and picked up by the blocker hand. Preston makes a great play to drop his stick and grab it with the blocker that's loose in the blue paint. And what a chance there in overtime and extra time here for the Hot Wings to win it. But Preston stays strong, and a great hustle back by number 88, Tyler Hupka, who's a forward, I believe. But he just slides down and kind of gets a stick on it, I think, as well, to chip it out of harm's way. Or at least get a little piece of it to not let it be easily popped home. Now it's brought up by the Jets. Here's Raffaelli, watched by Tick. Tick will beat him, but then he'll get hit. No call in the play. Tick wanted one. I mean, they did call the Hot Wings on a body contact before, but not the Jets. I do see why he would be frustrated that a very similar play was called in the middle of the second against them, but hasn't been called for them yet. Here's Topelka. Topelka will make a look. He'll drive it to the net. He'll fire. He'll shoot. Rebounds loose. Another whack out of the score! And this game is done. OT winner by the player with the inside-out jersey, who I should know, but I can't remember his name, so I apologize. But it was in the crease. Herb tried to make a save. She gets the first one, but it's still there. And the Jets will finish this game with victorious 5-4. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one.